Hey, what's up guys, DRC3 here back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Strength Kirishima, the SR Kirishima that came out with the recent Tamaki banner. He is an amazing SR character, and we're going to do a showcase on him, so let's take a look at his skills and abilities here and see what he can do. Alright, and hopping over to his skills, you can see his plus ultra move, Manly Knuckles, deals 450% damage to a single opponent, gives character ability to make a last stand one time, which is really good. That last stand lasts the entire duration of the battle. Skill impact is increased by 35% if character's defense is up. And then his first action skill is Ardent Frenzy. It deals 275% damage to a single opponent, increases defense of all allies by 10% for 3 turns. That is really, really good. And then his second action skill is Heroic Blow. It deals 225% damage to a single opponent, increases character's defense by 20% for 3 turns, cancels 1 status ailment of all allies, and also increases the power of all allies, excluding character, by 25% for 3 turns if character is using a barrier. Now that increase in power by 25% for all allies is huge, and he'll pretty much always be using a barrier for the first 4 turns at least. And then canceling status ailments is also really, really cool. It's just a nice extra bonus effect. But that increasing power of all allies is absolutely amazing on this character. It's so awesome. And then we're going to be moving down to his auto skills below. His first auto skill is I'll Be Your Shield, gives character a barrier that nullifies 1 hit every turn, max 4 times. So that's 4 turns, and then also once per battle increases character's defense by 20% for 3 turns when HP is below 50%. So even if the barrier goes away, if he drops below 50%, he's going to be gaining extra defense once again, and that extra defense is going to help your plus ultra and raise your skill impact. And then his last auto skill, You Will Not Take Me Down, increases character speed by 15% when not using a barrier, also gives the character ability to cover allies if using a barrier. So once again, when he loses his barriers, he's gaining speed then, and then while he's using his barriers, he's also drawing aggro. This character is so unique because of the fact that he is going to be able to draw aggro and create barriers without using action skills like the other 2 UR Kirishimas. That is absolutely amazing for an SR character. So cool. I really like this character on paper. And then of course we have the EX auto skills below. These are just kind of whatever. They're Insight Strikes, Insight Protections, increases character skill impact by a certain percentage and their plus ultra gauge by a certain percentage, and then increases their defense and regenerates some HP. So nothing too specific or special, but just some things I threw on this character to help him out. So with all that said, let's head over to Quest and go to the USJ. We are actually going to be doing the showcase in the USJ this time instead of the VE Tower, because I feel like Kirishima really just shines in the mountain zone with Gran Torino here. He's going to do a really, really good job for us. He is actually the only reason I 3-starred level 4 for the first time, so it was really cool to be able to do that and do that with this Kirishima. Now I don't know if we're going to 3-star it this time because I'm kind of going to be messing around to see what I can show you guys and show you how good this Kirishima is. But in my opinion, I think he is really, really awesome. And then here's the memory I used. It's Sign of a New Beginning. It's a really, really good memory for strength characters. Increases critical hit rate by 30% when equipped by a strength type character. Increases characters' max HP by 20% if there are any pro heroes on the team. And of course we have Endeavor there on the team, so it's going to make this Kirishima even more powerful. And we're hopping into the event here. And so we're going to probably use, we're going to use Kirishima's left active skill first, okay? And that active skill deals 275% damage to all opponents and increases our defense of our allies by 10% for 3 turns, so that's really good. And then we're also going to use Red Todoroki's Frostbite at the end, because if you use it in a skill chain of 3, it has a chance to put Frostbite on the enemy, so hopefully we'll Frostbite them. Every little bit of damage helps. Yep, and we Frostbited him, got a critical. That is huge. Alright, and then we're going to this time use Heroic Blow, which is going to increase the power of all allies. Like I was saying, this is absolutely amazing, by 25% for 3 turns. This is going to increase Endeavor's and Todoroki's power by so much. This is actually what helped me beat this in 3 turns the first time I did it. Like, it's crazy how much he raises it. 25% is a lot. That's 56,000 damage from Endeavor. That's insane. And then 18,000 from Todoroki and a Frostbite. Normally, Endeavor would be doing around like 30,000 and Todoroki would be doing like around 10 to 12,000. So for them to do 56,000, almost 60,000 damage and almost 20,000 damage compared to their normal action skills, that's really good. And then we're going to use these plus ultras right here, as you can see. Just because we're trying to whittle them down, you know. We're not trying to lose this USJ thing just for the sake of a showcase, but... Okay, and then next turn we're going to use Kirishima's plus ultra. Let's take a quick look at Kirishima's abilities. Gives character ability to make last stand, so here's that last stand, and then it's also going to increase the skill impact if he has defense up. If you look right above that icon there, he does have defense up. So we're going to use this, and it should have a higher skill impact and hit fairly hard for an SR. And it hit for 26,000 as an SR character. That is really, really good. That is amazing. This Kirishima hits hard, he tanks, he protects the team. He is absolutely amazing. Okay, we're going to speed it up for these next few turns and try to get through these. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. We want to get the full 3 skill chain here. We don't want to just do 2 skill chain because we're trying to get as many plus ultras as possible. Even though we do only have 13 turns, it's the smarter decision to go for a 3 skill chain here. Alright, and now we have all our skill chains back. I'm going to switch it back to 2 times speed. We're going to increase the power, or not the power, the defense of all allies. That's what that move does. And then we're going to once again put Todoroki's thing at the end for a chance to cause Frostbite. Alright, and we got a critical. That's nice. Very nice. More crits. So I put a lot of crit memories on these characters because crits are obviously going to cause more damage. That'll help a lot in the long run, especially if you're taking on the USJ. That'd be the biggest piece of advice I could give anyone. I've quit crit memories. Now, if you remember, this skill increases the power of all allies and can cancel a status ailment. We don't really have any status ailments on us right now, but increasing the power of all allies is really good. So here I'm going to put it at the end so you guys can see the difference in damage that Endeavor and Todoroki do without this increase in power. So remember, they did around 56,000 and 18,000 before, respectively. Okay, so Endeavor did 56,000. Let's see what he does this time without the buff. Only 34,000, that's with the crit. And then Todoroki only did 13,000. That's how much of a difference this 25% power up makes. That's how crazy this Kirishima is. And Kirishima's going to get plus ultra right here. And he barely takes any damage. And he is still tanky for us. He tanked so well compared to other characters. Like Endeavor probably would have died there. Endeavor is actually pretty squishy. So this Kirishima is amazing for an SR character. Absolutely nuts. Alright, and we're going to use all 3 of our plus ultras here. And we're going to see how much damage they do. Now, I don't think... Well, actually, they may do as much damage as before. We'll see here. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Alright, and then 33,000. Decent, that's about the same as last time. And 43,000, yeah, nothing too different there. And only 16,000 this time, but that's because he didn't get the crit. So, you know what, that's not bad for an SR character. That's still pretty dang good. And then, I do think our Kirishima is going to die here, but you can see the last stand triggered. Okay, so he's still alive, which is awesome, that last stand coming in clutch, really good. And I don't think he has any defense ups right now, but he can stack his defense ups to like 3 times because you get both action skills and then your plus ultra. So yeah, no, well, not your plus ultra, your auto skill that kicks in when you drop below 50%. So those defense ups did help us for those few turns. Like when we survived that plus ultra, we probably had defense up like 50%. I just forgot to show you guys. So that's really helpful. We are going to finish out the turns here. Not too much to see for the rest of this because this obviously was a Kirishima showcase, but we got to see most of what we wanted to see. We got to see mainly that his power up is actually insane and really helps you to clear these like major health bosses a lot quicker. And he tanks for you. Like, that is nuts. You're getting a tank who boosts stats and then who also has good damage of his own. Like that, all that on an SR character, what were they thinking? That is nuts, okay? That is absolutely crazy. And we did lose it this time, but that is literally only because we didn't do our action skills in the right way to boost damage that second time. And if we had boosted damage and maybe gotten like 1 or 2 more crits, we definitely would have cleared this with a full 3 stars. So keep that in mind. That's how good this Kirishima is, and he is only on board 5. He's just barely past board 4. If you invest in him, he could be one of the best SRs out there. I would rate him right below the 2 UR Kirishimas and above all the other SR Kirishimas. Absolutely amazing character. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing below. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace.